Next question is going to be for Chad. He's a father like you of young kids. He has a question about education.
Yeah, you have a very successful track record in regards to education in Florida. How would you apply those successes from your role as governor to the rest of the Americans?
Well, look, I think that this issue we've got to get right as a country because I think Iowa's done good things. I think Florida's done good things, but I think a lot of areas are really, really struggling. And part of it was they locked kids out of school for a long time. We fought to keep schools open. Your governor here did a great job, and it was really important to do. But we've had a lot of learning loss. Our kids are really struggling. How do you do that? Well, one of the things I think you have to do, we have to empower parents. So part of that means parents' rights to direct the education and upbringing. They should have the right to access the curriculum. How are we in a situation where people are jamming pornographic materials in a 5th grade classroom? That is wrong. In Florida, we've done something about it. Ultimately, though, parents need to be able to make meaningful choices about what school their child attends. And so we have universal school choice in Florida. Since we've done that, our school districts have done better as well because they have to up their game. If charter schools are offering, if private schools are offering, school districts have to offer. So we're much better off in education today than we were 25 years ago. It's not even close. I think we need that nationally. So how do you do it? Because I look at like Chicago or Philadelphia, they're never going to be able to give these kids any type of lifeline. The teacher union controls the entire education apparatus, Los Angeles, all these places. So we're going to do a program federally, not through education department, because I think that's a problem, but through the Treasury Department, similar to what we have in Florida. Corporations can write off a certain amount of their tax liability. It goes to a scholarship granting organization like we have in Florida, and then there's criteria, and parents can apply, and you can get a scholarship, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, whatever it would be. We did with $1 billion a year, we did 100,000 kids with scholarships. So if you just did 25 billion nationally, you would be able to give scholarships to an awful lot of working class families. And I think that would liberate them from what's going on. And I think it'd be a huge deal. The other thing we've done in Florida is we've recognized you can't have colleges and universities just be hotbed of indoctrination. That's not serving our country well. Look what's going on at like Harvard and Penn with the anti-Semitism. You have students out there protesting in favor of Hamas. These are terrorists, and this is what's happening in our universities. So there's some sickness there that I think we have to address, and we're going to address it through we're going to break up this accreditation cartel. You're going to be needing to be a traditional university with a classical mission if you want to get accredited to get federal money. And we are going to yank federal money from some of these universities that have gone totally off the rails. It's not serving our country well. And I just think to myself, you know, you graduate from like Harvard Medical School now, and it's like, okay, can a man get pregnant? If you can't even answer that question, that tells me they're indoctrinating people in those schools. They're not doing the evidence-based type of education that we used to think was the way forward for this country. So taking the ideology out of those institutions, focusing them on the classical mission, we've had good success in Florida on that, but we need to do it nationwide.